Hello everybody. Right, on this episode starts the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th of May, last weekend basically, bank holiday weekend, which as we all know was, well it was round here anyway, the weather was up and down, a bit of sun but a lot of rain, a lot of wind, which spoiled the weekend for me. But me and Nathan still got quite a bit done. We carried on, we persevered, and we done what we wanted to do. This weekend's been a little bit better. Not that brilliant, but again, today, Sunday's a bit better than yesterday. I think Friday was the best day. Saturday morning wasn't so good. But today's not been bad, so as you can see, over the video, over this episode, you'll see what we've actually done. I've done another raised bed. I've planted me beans. They're all done now. Put my peas in, and my peas are all in. So I've got quite a bit done. A few more bits and pieces. Anyway, I'll get on and let you watch the rest of the actual episode. So I hope you enjoy. I'm getting on well with digging this up, but as I'm digging it, I'm totally weeding it, getting it weed free. I would say I've got about another 3 foot to go. I've nearly done about 5 foot. They're 8x4 beds, as you know, so once I've completed that, then I shall put the wood around it. There's another bed dug over and weeded, ready. Nathan's sieving our soil. It's very sandy soil that we brought from Liso, and he's sieving it ready for our carrots, because our carrots are going to go in these bins, which we filled half of them with wood chip, so we don't get too far down, and then we'll put this. It's very fine now, as you can see. We've been sifted, fill it right up to the top with that, so they'll be for our standard carrots basically. And as you know, carrot fly doesn't go that high up, so we won't have any trouble with that. Okay, Nate's sieved the compost for the carrots, so we've got them on a double bin. It's high up, so carrot fly won't get that high. So we've put a row of seed in. We'll get about 3 or 4 rows in there, and then Nathan will show you we've got a little cover to put down. So if he puts the cover down, you actually see we'll put a cover on that, which will help protect, because there's a lot of squirrels around here and it'll possibly dig them out. So we'll put that on for a good while anyway, and then be able to take it off when we want. So what I've done here is I've put a couple of screws at the back, a couple of screws in the front, and just wire to hold that down, so when I want to water, all I need to do is undo the wire from the screw. So it'll stop the squirrels or birds from having a go at that. So that's me carrots secure. Tomatoes are coming on well in my heated greenhouse, so it's not now time to take it up to the allotments and get them in a bigger pot. So I'm just putting them in and stick this so I can transport them safely basically. So put them in these, take them up in a van and get them planted. This is a compost I've got from my compost bin. I'm going to sift it to my sieve here. Then I'm going to mix it with my Verb compost, which I got from B&Q. I've already done a little bit. And this is for me tomatoes. Put a bit of fish blood and bone in as well. Right, so that's a bucket of the Verb, and then enough half a bucket of my own compost. So I'm just going to mix them all up now with the fish and the bone meal, which is already there. Mix it all in and put it in. It's in these green pots that I've got ready for me tomato plants. I've used these for about 4 or 5 years now, and I always get a good crop of tomatoes off them. Well, I've had a good morning. Cucumber in, and 8 different 8 pots of tomatoes. I've got 4 varieties: Moneymaker, Fabelio, I think it says, I'm not 100% sure. Well, I can't even say that one. And a black tomato, which I got last year off the paper. I kept the seeds. Now, if it's an F1 variety, it might not turn out the same, but it's worth a try. And they were quite nice. So I've had a good morning in the greenhouse. I've had to stay in the greenhouse because you won't be able to see it, but it's wet and miserable outside. Rain and more rain. So got quite a bit done in the greenhouse, so I'm pleased. So it's off home now. There's not much more I can do here. It's not today anyway. Not in this weather. I'm going to take my other pots home now, which I do my runner beans in. Get them cleaned up and possibly come down tomorrow and fill them up and put some beans in. So I'll bring it into the greenhouse in buckets. Put it through this sieve it out. And that's what it is. This is what I'm getting out of it. There's like some tea bags and twigs and all sorts of different things. But when it's finished, it's absolutely just pure compost. It's absolutely lovely. So I'm going to mix that. I've mixed it in with my tomatoes and also mix it in with the Verb compost that I get from B&Q to start my beans off, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So what I'm going to put in these pots that I've filled up are my beans. My runner beans. I put 3 to a pot now. Some people might say that's too many, but all I can say is over the last 4 or 5 years I've done it every year and I've been successful with the crop. So you know, don't fix what's not broken to me. So what I'm putting in is Galaxy runner beans. So it's the 3rd of May and I'm going to do that now. Okay, I'll put 3 to a pot, as you see. I'll cover them up now, and what I'll also do, I'll start a few off in a small pot, so any that doesn't take I can replace. Well, I've got 4 rows of Detroit beetroot here in, just for seeds, so let's see if they germinate. They're not this year's seeds, they're last year, so keep your fingers crossed. These are the parsnips I started in the tub between 2 pieces of kitchen roll with a lid on it, and they've all germinated. So I'm taking one at a time and putting them in these little toilet roll holders. So it looks like it's done well there. I'm quite very pleased. I really feel now there's a change coming on. I'm getting there slowly. This end's starting to look a lot better. I'm getting more organised. Behind me is still quite bad, to be honest with you, but I'm getting there slowly but surely. As you say, a little bit at a time. Right, it's the 8th of May, Friday. A bit miserable today, raining, but we've got quite a bit done. Nathan sieved all this peat, and we've mixed a bit of sandy soil, real sandy soil with it, and he sieved it very well. So we started these off in my heated greenhouse at home, and these are called Sweet Candle. There's 4 there. Now they're supposed to grow quite big, and that's what I want to see, if it can grow a long carrot. I've also got 8 autumn, what are these called? Autumn King, which I'm going to put either side, for that side and for that side. And as you can see, look how the roots have grown on that. I don't know if that's good or bad letting them do that, but I've grown them and started them off in toilet rolls. So we're going to give it a go, and if it works this year, we'll do the same next. But if not, I'll put them directly in the peat, just like I've done there. We've actually got plenty in there of the different carrots. So, yeah, they dig a nice deep hole. It's been well watered, this, so it's okay. So there it goes. All right. There's my sweet corn in. I put them in a block, and I've put lettuce in between them, little gem lettuce in between. I thought I may as well do that because they'll grow quick by the time they go up, so the lettuce will be ready. I've also today, I've put up my canes for my peas. I was going to get them in, but the weather's gone a bit bad now, so possibly leave it to tomorrow or something. Brought more spring onions up. from my heated bed at home and putting them out into this bed here. That half day they've been out for about a fortnight already, so I'm just going to get as many more of these in here as I can. So it's the 9th of May at the moment. Well, you can see how my lettuces come on under the clutch, can't you? Just moved it. They come on really well. They're really ready to harvest. And then I put the rest of my spring onions in. Right, here's my peas. I start them off in toilet roll holders. And as you can see, the roots are absolutely brilliant on them. So I'm going to put them in now. I'll space them out where I want them along the netting. And I'll just plant them in there now. I just thought I'd show you transplanting my Sugar Babe melon. What I've done is I've filled that with the Verb compost, and I've added bone meal to it. I've pushed it down in to make the so I know exactly it's going to fit in. Then I can just turn this over, which is not so easy to do while you're filming, so I'll just cut the film and see if I can show you the roots. You can actually, I've taken it out, I've taken out the pot, it's in my hand, and you can actually see the roots starting to break through there. So I'll just straight into that hole, and that's that transplanted into its bigger pot ready. Okay, because I'm going to plant another aubergine in a pot. You can see that one now is the roots are coming out the bottom, so it's ready to be potted on. So that's going to go in there. So I've already got one in the other greenhouse, so you can see it's at the far end there, and that's growing on well. So well, it's now Sunday. Not as nice as day as what I expected it to be. I got down here about 10 o'clock. It's now just coming up to 1, so I've got quite a bit done. Bit more planting, and I've finished the other bed off. Got the wood round it, and it's all ready for, I think I'm going to put more cabbage in it. So I'll just show you. So there's the other bed that I've just done. Yeah, so that's completed. All I got to do when I put my cabbage on now is actually put the net in. Well, when I put the cabbage in, all I've got to do now is put the net in over, stop the birds getting it. So I've done quite a bit of weeding as well. I've weeded the potatoes. I've also weeded around the asparagus. I think I'm going to have to get some more asparagus. There was 5 plants in there. Only 2 have come up, and they're the original 2 that I brought from the Liso site. They've taken, but I put 3 others in. It wasn't good weather when I put it in. I don't think the weather was right, so but anyway, I've weeded. I'm going to have to get some more, so that's all done. I've weeded. Well, what I've done is I've filled in some of the gaps on where some of the onions didn't take. Some of my Bedfordshire onions, I've filled them in. I've also weeded the garlic bed, and this end there's a few more onions, and I've replaced a few onions that were that had gone from there as well. I've weeded the strawberry bed, so done quite a bit this weekend. As I say, we're progressing down the plot. Well, one thing I need to do is get the wood chip, the membrane down between these beds, but I wanted to get that other bed completed first. Now that's done, I'm happy. I'm not going to do much more down there for the time being. I think I need to get this all tidied up now. So that's my next little project. I've also put some more Bedford Champion either side there, and banana slots in the middle, and between them I'm going to put some more beetroot, because we're beetroot. Right, repotting my Sambuca. The cuttings I took these on the 8th of March, and you can see the roots on it. So now transplanting them. This is at home in the heated greenhouse.